This is the tour of the airport. This is Louis Vuitton. I've never been in. This is how it looks. Welcome to Doha. We are currently on our way to Maldives. I'm just getting off a 12-hour flight from New Jersey. Oh, no, I'm lying to you guys. From JFK, John F. Kennedy Airport in New York to Doha. So that's currently where we are right now. We are in Doha waiting for our next flight to take us to Maldives. It is a two-part trip. So I have made some Burger King fries. So guys, the currency here in Doha is like QAR. So this actually costs 17 QAR, which is equivalent to $5 in America. So just keep in mind of that. But they do have some pretty nice restaurants here. They have like an Oreo cookie shop, which I'm going to show you guys in the next clip. So yeah, join me on my vacation to Maldives. This is a short-term trip, just something I wanted to do. As we know, America is stressful enough as it is. I have the stress to I'm so stressed off with everything and nursing, and so thought it'd be a good idea to come out to Doha, as you guys can see. So join me on my next adventure. Guys, this is the Burger King in Doha. This is how it looks. So it's definitely different from how it looks in America, but as you can see. So we recently came back from the airport. We just deported the flight and made it in the airport. So now we are on the bus to go to the Seaplane terminal, where it's like a second check-in basically. And so after that, that's when they would put us on the plane and we will take off. So that, I think they said it's like 30 minutes. Let me show you guys my ticket. I had my ticket earlier. Okay, so this is a ticket. And it will take, time to go there. And so that's how it is. Come to Maldives. So I will be showing you guys the next clip on how the plane looks and all of that. Stay tuned. actual so guys, we're almost there, literally. Still coming down through. But yes, guys, 10 minutes I'll be giving you guys a full house tour of the Overwater villa. So it's a first for me, but it's like a 3-part process. Like I had to wait at the Seaplane transfer area for like 5 minutes, or I'm lying, actually 30 minutes to an hour, so you have to come early. So after I sent you guys that video, I waited 30 minutes. Then the next thing was they had to put me in a separate gate to bring me on the Seaplane to now bring me here. So it's a process. It really is a process, but let's see if this works. Hey guys, so we are currently at the cuisine center. We're gonna go ahead and dive into this food. As you guys can see, they have fish, they have samosas, they had other things as well, but I wanted to just do something minimal. Like for instance, we have vegetable and chicken samosa, we have bread, we have rice and fish, as you guys can see. So we're gonna go, I'm gonna give you guys a taste test on it and tell you what I think about it. All right. Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube video. So today we're going to be doing the tour of my Maldives terrace, I would say, or what is it called? Overwater bungalow. Overwater beach bungalow. Yes, that's what we'll call it. So right here we have our little office desk. We have the phone. We have a stool if you're trying to do your makeup. Personal items, as you can see, and a mirror, a really nice convenient mirror if you're just trying to dress up in the morning. Now we come over here to the bed. You can see this is obviously just a queen size bed, one person. I just wanted to kind of do a tour for you guys so you guys can know what to expect. And again, this is in respect to Sandy's Bathala. There's like at least 50 other islands in Maldives. This is just one island we are documenting right now and discussing, and it is the Sandy's Bathala. This is the dresser over here with the lights, tall ceilings. I would love to have tall ceilings in my own home. That would be amazing. So yeah, and it's just the welcome package we see here. Now this is the wooden floors. We have our couch to the right if you want to lounge, I would say, and just relax. That's what we have here. Dining area, obviously, if you're having food. And let's get to our closet. Look at me, guys. All right, so this is the little closet area. Let's see if we can get some lights. No, we can't get any lights here, sorry. But this is the little closet area, as you guys can see. And then to come to our left, we have the luggage, we have the shoes. Oh, we have the robes. They definitely give you robes. And yeah, just a pretty basic place. This is your little morning nook where you come and get ready. Like for instance, if you have a safe, if you have jewelry and a lot of items, expensive items you don't want anyone to touch or anything like that, they do offer you that security. You can choose a 4 to 6 digit pin to secure your items. Now the mini bar, let's discuss this. So there is a charge that comes along with it though. So it's not free, it's not all inclusive. We're gonna get into the amenities. So just as it says here, your mini bar will be checked daily by your attendant. If you do happen to just have a day where you take any one of these drinks and think you're just gonna go free, they will send you a bill and you will not be able to leave the island until you resolve that. So I think it even says it here, you will have to sign the bill after consumption or you would not be able to check out and leave the island. So very, very strict when it comes to this miniature mini bar, as you guys can see here. Not too much to rave about, but that is it. And let's at least open it so you guys can see. It's not one of those larger mini bars. It's definitely not. You just have your soda, you have your wine, I believe. So you get what you pay for. Again, this is not one of those high-end Maldives villas or anything like that. It's just a regular villa. And of course, our morning nook, whenever we wake up and you want some coffee, they have cups, bottled water, and coffee dispenser and tea as well. All right, so let's get down to the restroom. I have to on the lights. All right, let's get down to the restroom. This is how it looks. This is what we call the restroom here. And guys, sorry, I'm in my PJs because I had a long flight. I actually just came in today, so it's been back and forth a bit, but we made it here. All right, so we do have the towels. We do have the 2 sinks. They do give you your body wash, shampoo, and things to wash your body, of course. These are the toilets, obviously one for women, one for male. Let me go ahead and shut this because don't know why it smells a little weird. And obviously your beautiful restroom here. All right, let's get down to the fun part. I believe what you guys all want to see is what you get outside. So we're gonna make our way to the actual Overwater bungalow and what that means, because whenever you're trying to book, and you know, hotels.com will not probably tell you all the details. I want to actually show you guys what you're going to be expecting. So gonna get this door open and we'll go from there.
So yes, this is the Overwater villa I was telling you guys about earlier. I wanted a luxury feel, so as you guys can see, it's a pretty basic villa, you know, but it's over the water. So that's what counted to me. I wanted to make sure I'm exclusive. I'm not tied down. I'm not hearing business from someone else's room. I am in my own luxury and comfort of my own villa. It gives me a vibe of a home, literally. So that's what I wanted with this trip going to Maldives. I wanted exclusiveness, and it definitely provided that. But could we have gone a little bit more luxurious and high end? Yes, we could have, but it was worth the experience for a beginner. So guys, this is the exterior of the villa that I was in. As you guys can see, each one of those huts are expensive to be on, so that's just how it looks from the outside.
Alright guys, so we just got done eating food. Guys, I didn't want to eat the food I saw there because the spices they use don't correlate with my regular taste buds, so I didn't eat it, but the bread was amazing, as well as the desserts they had as well. I think it was pretty nice, but I don't know, something about the soup and the food.
So we are here trying to get to our next hotel because we have a layover for 12 hours in Doha. This is me showing you guys the shoes for the trip. I really like these shoes. They were so pretty and matched with my outfit, so couldn't complain about that. Definitely beautiful. So yes, my drone broke, obviously, as you guys can see. It fell in the water. Pissed me off because I couldn't get the shots of the actual villa that I was in, you know, the Overwater villa. It's a big deal. It's something I've never been in, and this crap decides to break down because it was so heavy. I didn't even do my research on the actual drone to know that you're supposed to get a lightweight drone. So there's $200. So this is us making it in the way of the room. I had to stop in, let's see, my layover was in Doha. So I got one of the convenient hotels there. They had room service. It was nice for a budget, only $30. So I got to catch up on some sleep because I was tired as hell, guys.
Highlights of the transition here. I am currently in my hotel suite in Doha because I had a 12-hour layover. So I'm actually supposed to be leaving here in the next 40 minutes. But yes, guys, food was amazing. It was delicious. If you are thinking about, well, obviously, if you may have a layover or something like that, definitely come to the Premier in Doha Airport Hotel. It's only 20 minutes away. And they do offer you the free airport shuttle. So I spent $30 a night to be here. So yes, we're just lounging around, guys. I'm gonna give you guys a little full room tour. Pretty decent hotel for $30 or what you pay for. So yeah, that is.
So this is the room tour, guys. Nice, decent bed. Corridor, or kind of view of outside there, and a little room.
So we went ahead and got us some room service because, girl, I am so tired. We got the fish and chips, and I think we got calamari. So let's do the fish and chips, and we got to be out here in an hour and a half. So yes, guys.
This was the calamari, guys. Because Doha is like a desert, the seafood was not that good. Like, the calamari was so dried up when I ate into it. It wasn't like a moist, flavorful, yeah. Now this is us heading back home, guys. I took Qatar Airlines. As you guys can see, they're very professional. The flight attendants are so amazing and great. They serve you so well, and you have expansive seats, so I love it. I enjoyed my stay. And if you are going to Maldives, do not skimp out with any other airlines. Go with Qatar. They are a little bit expensive, so I had to spend $1,200 just to take the flight from New York to Maldives, but it was worth every penny. So yeah, it's unique in its own way. The island I went to was Sandy's Batala. That's a fairly new island that opened in 2019. So I got it because it was a solo trip, obviously, and I always wanted to go to Maldives and see and explore and see how that was. So we're going to dive into that as well, and pricing and all of that. Anytime I go on a trip, I always stay for at least 3 nights because, one, I'm a foreigner in that place. I don't know how good the food may be. I don't know how the atmosphere may be. I don't know how the environment be. I don't know if there may be a storm that ruins my vacation if I'm on an island, right? So anything could happen. So 3 days is always the max for a vacation because I just need to be able to understand the area and get acclimated to the area before I determine, oh, I like this place, or wow, is this a place I am going to come back to? Like, is this like home, a second vacation home to me? So that's just something I always do whenever I am going on a trip. But yes, back to Maldives. Maldives is very exclusive. And if you do want to enjoy and have a good time, you have to have like a really good source of income. You have to be able to want to even invest in yourself, in your fun, in your vacation like that. A lot of times human beings, we work 40, some people work 40 hours a week. Some people work, 10 hours a week on their business and enjoy the rest of their days. Some nurses work 3 days out of the week and go home and relax. It really honestly just depends on you as an individual, but never skimp out on your vacation or your enjoyment time, because when you're working those hectic hours and you're stressed out as a nurse, there's no balancing that either. You're just having to do those 12 hours straight. Or if you're looking at charts every day, 5 days a week, you're not taking a break. You're having to do that 5 hours in a row every single day, staring at the screen. So it is pretty tedious whenever you're working hard. So the only logical thing there is to balance that out with a beautiful vacation. And that's what I chose to do in 2024. Sandy's Batala is not a cheap place, but they do have a secondary option if you wanted like a beach villa. And a beach villa is not like an overwater villa. It's more so, it's separate. So the beach villa is like you have your own little hotel room kind of thing, and then you have an ocean view access to the beach. Like you're literally right in front of the beach.
So that's what you get with that. It's like a 2-minute walk from there to the beach. Whereas with the Overwater Villa, it's more so like it's your own home to live in. You know, like it's, how do I explain it? It's like one of those mobile homes you may see in America, where it's like compact and like a mobile home, and it's just like an individual home. So that's kind of like what I had, but it was like a miniature sized home, and I was over water, so I had these poles standing up my villa. So it was really, really classy and nice. I liked it in that aspect. My drone broke, and I was so irritated. I got one of these cheap drones that do not have sensors on it. So the sensor that I got, it just, I don't even know why I got this supposed Chinese drone that doesn't even function well. And it's so heavy, the battery literally weighs the drone down. So think about the wind currents when you're on a vacation and it's like super, super strong, and you're trying to fly your drone and the wind literally just moves your drone somewhere else. And for me, it was right into the water. So I had to get down, swim down. I bruised myself right here because I fell on the little stairs going down to the water. And that ultimately, I still tried to on it and everything, and that didn't work at all. The drone still just didn't function. So had to dive into the water and get it. Thank God. The waves were crazy. It took me about 10 minutes to get it. But it's just, you know, I have to find a better drone next time, you know. But that's the only bummer of the vacation, because I wanted to be able to record and show you guys what my Overwater villa looked like. But I really was not even impressed with that villa, because it looked like an outdated villa. It didn't look too modern, chic, like the ones you see probably on Instagram, or like a really, really expensive one. And even just like, it seemed like a basic Overwater villa, you know. So that's just why, like, if you are trying to go to Maldives and get the Overwater villa experience, you are going to need at least $2,000 reserved just for your, $2,000 and $5,000 just for your villa, because who wants to have a basic trip? Like, you spend 12 hours having to go there, fly out to that island, just to stay in the realms of a boring classless hotel, or, you know, no people that like have high taste in class like me would not accept that. But that's just basically it. Another thing with Maldives is you have to use a seaplane to get to the island, of course. It's not like a relative country where all the islands are just right next to there. You know, it kind of is, but you would still have to use a seaplane to get there, or a boat. Either way, they will let you know which option you'll get. So I had to use two. I had to use a boat and a seaplane to get back to the airport. In terms of the food, Jesus Christ. So that's another thing with my hotel resort. It was so Maldives centered. Like, they didn't make it in comfortable, or in terms of like, what do tourists like, you know? And they didn't do it that way. And that's just why I won't come back to that island again. The food was just comprised of Maldivian food, Maldivian spices. I had some rice and fish, and the fish was just like so, I couldn't even eat it. But I said, I just came back from this 12-hour flight. It's my first day on this island. I need to coat my stomach with something to eat before I starve to death, literally. So it was an all-inclusive resort, so that was good. I didn't have to pay for the nasty food, at least. It was all included into the resort fees and everything in the hotel, and the villa and all of that. So yeah, but the food was not it was not to my liking. Like, that's not what I would come on vacation to eat, you know. And being that Maldives is a tourist focused place, like, the main reason someone would even go to Maldives is because of tourism and looking at how beautiful the islands are. You would think at least they would, you know, accommodate you with the tourists with foods that are to everyone's liking, not just Maldives centered food. And they did not do that. You know, it was the bread, as you guys can see in one of the clips, I was eating off of the bread. you know, but that was just still like, you know, like that lasts for like 4 hours, and then I'm gonna be hungry, you know, in the next 6 hours. So I got to go to bed hungry, which I actually did for the second night because I didn't pack any snacks. I didn't have any American snacks, and they actually did have like a little bar where you can go and buy some food, and it's more so like American type or general basic food, you know, that anyone can gravitate to or like. So the next day, or I guess the next afternoon, I went to head and purchased a burger and french fries for $15. That burger definitely disappointed me because they added the Maldivian spice to it, and that was like, ooh, oh my god, like it's the same spice they put in the fish, you know. And I'm sorry, I'm like, if I'm paying you guys money for this burger, can you at least make it to my standards, like in a just a general fashion? And I specifically told the waiter, can you please make sure there's not like any Maldivian spice, it's just a regular burger. And he was like, yeah, sure. I bite into the burger, guys, and it's like, ooh, like there's like so some notes of whatever spice they use. So that was a bummer. But yes, guys, if you are planning to go to Maldives, try it. It's a nice island. Aside from that, I had a blast. The wind currents was just a natural, no one can control nature, right? Mother Nature. So that's something that was just happening on its own. But I enjoyed it. I love the Overwater Villa. I love taking photos. I love, you know, doing my reels and pictures and all of that and showing you guys the experience. And you guys are also going to see more pictures and videos of that in this clip. So let me know what you guys think about Maldives. Would you ever go there? What was your experience? And what were some of the prices you had to pay? I know a lot of people that really do not skimp out on luxury went above and beyond what I did, like $10,000 for a room, I bet you. $5,000 business class, like, so that's 15 grand already, you know? So, and I feel like that's what I should have done. Like, I didn't do as much research when I just decided to go to Maldives. But the one thing I made sure is that I am staying in an overwater villa. I am way past the point of ever doing a hotel and check-in and all of that. I need luxury. So I got it to a certain degree. Like if I had to say 0 to 10, or 1 to 10 scale, I would say it was at least a 7. Because we can't control Mother Nature, and the food is just something that I feel like if it's an all-inclusive resort and things like that, you have to incorporate food that's going to be to the liking of everyone's taste buds, not just the Maldivian people, right? Because we have people coming from all other the places. We have people from Australia, America. There are a lot of people that came to Maldives that were from different places. So that's just one thing, you know, but it was nice. It was a nice experience. If I am going back there, which I do plan to do probably on my next, I don't know, probably next year. It will not be that island, of course. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And yeah.